Thank you. So hello, I'm Chloe. I'm one of our team leaders for our Freedom London and South East team at DogsTrust. So we're a kind of lesser known part of DogsTrust, and we are a specialist dog fostering service specifically supporting victim survivors to flee situations of domestic abuse. So we support their owners whilst whilst they are in temporary accommodation or refuge by fostering their dog, and then we look to reunite them once they're safely rehoused. So unfortunately, most refuges or temporary accommodations can't accept pets, so it can be a real barrier to someone getting to safety. And we don't want them to have to rehome their dog or potentially leave them behind in a dangerous situation. So that's what we're here for, to support. So what we're looking for with volunteers is foster carers. And I'll go into a little bit more about the criteria in a minute, but we aren't looking for people, the dogs that are with us, they're not looking for new homes, they're not looking for new adopters, they're just with us for a period of time whilst their owners get into safety. So our criteria for fostering is that we are looking for people that have experience of owning or caring for dogs before, because our dogs often need a little bit more support to settle in. We ask that there are no children under the age of 10 in the household that are living there. You can't have cats, unfortunately, because we don't have the opportunity to cat test the dogs that we're bringing into our care. Not having any leaving time longer than 4 hours on an occasional basis, and also having permission to have dogs in the property. So we are, as I said, looking for foster carers to open their hearts and homes to our lovely foster dogs. We can't run our service without our volunteers. We are reliant on having suitable foster homes for our dogs in order to be able to help these families. Our placements are generally a little bit longer, so it is a bigger commitment of around kind of 4 to 8 months. They can be slightly shorter than that, they can be slightly longer than that. And we do sometimes also consider applications from people that maybe can just help with holiday cover for another foster carer. So there's a few benefits to fostering with our dogs in that you get to help a family as well as helping the dogs whilst they're with you. You get all the benefits of having a dog with none of the costs, so none of the financial implication. We cover all the costs of the food and equipment and everything that they might need, as well as veterinary care as well. You would get the full support of all of our Freedom team, whether that's with veterinary queries, behaviour queries, training queries. We're here to support you with it. No problem is too small. And then, as I was saying, you're able to go on holiday. So you don't have to worry about where the dog will go whilst you want to go away. We can organise it to go to another carer temporarily and then bring it back. And just to reassure as well, it's fully confidential. So the Freedom team are always the middleman. There's never any information shared between the foster carer and the owner. They don't know where their dog is. They just know that it's being temporarily cared for. And it's a real lifeline for these families. And just a couple of highlights from our volunteer survey results. So 92% of our volunteers said that fostering gives them a sense of satisfaction that they're helping others. 100% of our volunteers said that their foster dog made them happy and they felt a connection to them. And 82% of our volunteers rated the Freedom team support as 5-star, which is great. Nice to know they love us. And as I said before, we cannot run our service without our volunteers. So we are very much reliant on having foster homes for these dogs. So thank you very much, and let us know if you have any questions.